Kia ora, brothers and girls, welcome back to the channel. Today we are in part 2 of chapter 2 of the Uncollected event quest for the month, Brawl in the Battlerealm. I'm going to bring my normal team. I'm going to bring a couple of immunes. Well, it's not my normal team actually, it's my Corvus team, which is my normal for this month. That line's got rage, this line is clear. We have another 3 through the middle, one that's got precision, one that has biohazard, which you'll definitely need immunes for, and the middle which has backup recovery. That's not too bad. And it's got a mutant, it's got a tech, it's got an invader, so I could probably get 3 persistent charges with my Corvus, and then a blade boss and a Medusa mini who has transducer, parry, prayer of the week. Ragnarok could be a little bit annoying, and also safeguard. That would be fairly annoying, but we'll see if we can deal with that. And a blade boss who prevents us from healing, has cornered, which is kind of annoying. Also has biohazard, which is really annoying. So you really need an immune for this one. Okay, well, let's see how we go. We're probably going to go through the guts here. Let's start off with Taskmaster. Now, I'm not going to get any charges from using Corvus Glaive here, so instead of running a 100 hit fight, I'm just going to use Iceman to take him down quickly, and then use Corvus once I can get some persistent charges. So most of the champs in this round are around the 10.5 KPI. Not really incredibly high. Probably the boss is going to be your biggest threat, but also that Medusa is probably going to be quite annoying. So yeah, we'll have to see about that. We'll have to see how to deal with her. So yeah, we'll go straight up the guts. We'll take on Spidey here. He's an evader, so with Corvus Glaive we should be able to activate that true accuracy or true strike, and then that should take his evade completely out of the question. All we need to do is trigger 1 evade already. We've triggered 2 there, so now we just got to block him, hit the heavy, and because we're with Proxima we gain that 1 persistent charge, and that's going to give us true strike for the rest of the quest. So that means the next Nightcrawler after this guy is going to be really easy. Now, if you don't have a Corvus Glaive, there are alternatives. Obviously, Proxima is good. You can switch NC if you don't know how. You can use Archangel with his neurotoxin, and there are a few others who have True Strike: Killmonger, Karnak, Cable, so on and so forth. But I find Corvus Glaive and Proxima are probably the easiest with the True Strike. So now we got Nightcrawler. I'm going to fight him because even though I already have True Strike, killing a mutant will give me another persistent charge. So yeah, it makes all these evaders just really easy, because most of these evaders are really weak. Like, they have very low life pool compared to the rest of the champs, because they're trickier to get to. That's a little bit of a problem that I've got him to his SP3 here, but it's okay. I don't really particularly want to do that, but I'm gonna have to take a lot of damage for it. Might have to heal him back a little bit. But yeah, they normally have generally a lower life pool than your standard champs, because they are more evasive, and then once you can get to them, you can take them out. But Corvus Glaive kind of makes them easy, because you can just hit at them straight away and take them out. We got Sentinel next. So now I've got 2 persistent charges. I've got class advantage, and Sentinel's attack, which will give me a third persistent charge. Look at that, 3,300 crits, just like on a constant, on a daily. So nice and easy, and it's quite cool that I don't even really have to change my pattern for Sentinel. Normally I have to go light, medium, light, medium. But because I know I'm going to kill him really quickly, I can just go in there and do my normal combos and not even worry. So now I got 3 persistent charges. Hopefully Corvus can get me to the boss, and then we'll have a look at what we could do to deal with Blade as a boss. Might give him a little bit of a heal. I've got a few potions here, a few free ones, and a few that I had farmed from Realm Legends. So let's see how we go. Take care of a rogue, gets the backup recovery, doesn't really matter too much to us. Ideally I don't want to particularly push her to her SP3, but we got a little bit lucky there. So I'm kind of playing a little bit lousy here because I've kind of pushed two champs now to their SP3 inadvertently, but kind of gotten away with it, so you know, all's well that ends well. Agent Venom is still actually on the normal line. He's not like a mini boss or anything. So this is going much better. I'm not pushing him to his SB3, and able to knock him out there. 23 hits still. So now we go up against Medusa as a mini boss. She's got Safeguard, Ragnarok, Parry of the Week. So yeah, probably the most annoying thing is going to be Safeguard. So what I'm going to do here is actually I'm going to use Proxima because really I'm going to need to get 100 hits in to take her, and Proxima can do 1% per hit. But also she can activate a lot of True Strike, and she'll give me a lot of hits with her SP3. So you can actually bring kind of anyone in here, anyone with a good regen or who deals damage over time. Iceman would probably be good, Void would probably be good, Archangel would not work actually, but his bleed would be okay. Gwenpool, for example, Black Panther, anyone who can do damage over time. But this is going to be a pretty long fight. The other reason I brought Proxima particularly is because she also activates that True Accuracy every time she completes, well, not completes one of the missions, but she completes it like a mini mission, and that allows me to hit even through the auto block, which is probably the most annoying thing about Medusa. So when I don't have that, I have to try and play safe and kind of let the 3 Furies expire before I can go in there and be aggressive again. But when I do have the True Accuracy, I can just get in there and keep hitting. So yeah, we're down to 60%. This is going to be a long fight, or I'm just going to die, and that's not going to work. So I'm going to have to look at another option here. I think I'll use Iceman next. So with Iceman, I'm kind of like wasting the hit per hit, but the Cold Snap does expire, and that actually is not, it doesn't care about Safeguard. On expiry, it does full damage, so he's kind of a good counter. So is Karnak, I think when he dazes, he can go past Safeguard, and I think Crossbones can also go past Safeguard with his Furies. Cool, so that takes care of Medusa, and we're on to the big bad Blade. Blade the Vampire Hunter. Unfortunately, there's no vampires in this game, but hey, he's still a vampire hunter. He's a mystic hunter, I guess. So Biohazard, Cornered, Aspect of Genesis, Lifesteal doesn't matter. Heal block, we're not using any healers, it doesn't really matter to us. Now, as long as I have Glaive, I am actually bleed immune. So, and I have Glaive, I start off with Glaive on, so I'm going to try to take Corvus in and see how much damage I can do before I run out of Glaive charges. And that should give us a first shot at him. So the poison is really hurting me, the poison in the blade, but I don't die until I get rid of my Glaive charges. So I just got 4 more hits here. Don't get any of them off. That was a bit of an experiment, but it's okay. I took 30% of his life with me. We'll use Nebula next. She is double immune. Unfortunately, I got rid of all my shock charges straight away. I would have liked to actually build those up, but we'll see if we can't build them back up here. So apart from Biohazard and the fact that you're definitely going to need bleed immune, poison immune champs if you don't want to like waste your entire wallet buying revives and heals. There's nothing particularly special about this blade, it seems. There's nothing that makes him super difficult. He's just a normal blade with his normal regen, normal damage, and a ton of poison and bleed. And he is awakened, because as you can see, he's regen from about 4% to 12%. Well, 13 now, so that's kind of annoying, but we've taken him down with 2 champs. We've still got a couple more to go, so I'll use Iceman. Hopefully that'll be enough to get rid of him. And I think it should be a couple more hits, and there he is. So that's your boss for Chapter 2, Part 2. Definitely you'll have to bring a bleed immune and a poison immune. If you don't have those, go figure something out, or revive, or farm up a lot of pots, because otherwise you're not going to be able to deal with him. Other than that, he's just your standard blade, just with a bit more life and a bit more PI. So yeah, hopefully this video helped you out. If it did, like, subscribe, leave a comment. If you are struggling with any of the lines or you're struggling with any of the nodes, let me know and I can see if I can help. But yeah, please do subscribe if you can. It does help support the channel, and it does allow us to have a bit more time to be able to spend more time on these videos and help you guys progress more through the game. So yeah, kakite ano, bros and girls. We'll see you in the next one.